What's up, everybody? Big Chief here, and I'm standing next to the ever popular CaddyJack, growing every day. It's been a long time since we've updated you on what's going on with the car, what we've done to the car. It kind of disappeared for a while. Now all of a sudden it's back, it's at the track, it's on the street, it's racing every weekend again. So I feel like it's time to let everybody in on what's going on, answer a few questions that we can easily answer in a video, and showcase the car, the driver, and what's going on. So last time you guys saw the car, it looked a little different. It made just under 700 horsepower, and we had big plans for it, and then it just kind of stopped. Racing happens, and my race car is what makes us money, and we race that thing non-stop. So the Cadillac is a driver, and it kind of gets put on the back burner, just like I'm sure all of your daily drivers do as well. With that, as time goes on, you find a weekend or two that you want to, do something different, and in comes Jackie Brash, who works on my car every weekend, and she's on the crew for the Crow, and she works her ass off with me when I'm racing. So when I'm off, she wants to race. Since Jackie's been driving the car, it's came a long way. When I wanted to race the car, it just sat there because I have a race car. Now that she's been driving the car, she's working on it all the time. She's putting in the work, she's putting in the time, she's testing and testing and testing and testing. She got her trailer, she got her own truck. Like, she's just throwing herself into this car, and it's shown. The car is progressing every weekend. It's getting faster. And reading a lot of the comments on social media and on all the videos, you guys have a lot of questions. So that's what we're gonna do, is answer those questions. The car is still stock. Since the last time you saw the car, it might look a little different, but it's still all the same parts. Same stock motor, same stock blower, same stock transmission, stock converter, stock rear end, stock everything. The car is stock. It just goes faster now. We did an RPM 5-inch intake since the last time you saw it. 15-inch speed lock on the back, 17-inch on the front. Obviously we had to change the brakes to fit the wheels, but still stock suspension, still stock everything else. My good buddy Chris Bell at Kinetic Engineering did all 4 corners with a custom shock setup that's adjustable to tailor to our needs instead of what the factory had on the car, which was, for going over bumps with old people in it. Now it's got an adjustable coilover on all 4 corners, so we can set the ride height and get it where we want it. We took the car over here to Mustang Alignment here locally. David at Mustang Alignment, he aligned the rear, aligned the front, and got it set up more for drag racing than what it was originally intended for. So you sacrifice a little bit in the corners, but when the wheels are up and it's going straight, that's when it matters. And since we've done that, the car has become super consistent. It picks the tires up every pass. It's a wheelie monster, and it goes all the way to the finish line just the way we want it. We also added one of the coolest parts I've ever seen in the hot rod community. Almost everything you do to a hot rod requires customization, making it work for yours. It's never a true bolt-on part, but the NX, the Maximizer EZ, was the easiest nitrous controller I've ever installed in my life. You basically take it out of the box, you plug it into your relay, and you're done. You don't even have to mount it to anything if you don't want to. You could just zip tie it to something. It's literally that quick. We put it on the car in about 10 seconds, and we were spraying nitrous with an adjustable controller with a ramp for however many seconds you want to set it for. It makes the car more consistent, calmer, and it doesn't shock the little bitty tires as much as just a big red button on the steering wheel the way I used to have. In the search for more mile an hour, faster ETs, more horsepower, we contacted Stainless Works again. They sent us a custom straight through design muffler for the rear of the car. And yes, it's a little louder. Yes, it's noticeable, but 3 more mile an hour in the quarter mile. The car picked up 3 miles per hour just from changing the muffler. So if you're looking for a little more mile an hour and you don't mind a little bit of noise, call them, get the same muffler, because I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference, and the car will sing all the way to 7,500 every time. This should be a prime example of running low 9s with a stock car. Because of the 8.86 ATI lower pulley and the 2.45 upper pulley, For those of you that don't know what that means a relatively low heat, low boost situation. It makes a little over 13 pounds of boost, but there's no need for ice. There's no need for a big water tank in the back. It's a street car. You should never have to dump bags of ice into your street car when you get to the track. We've never had to put ice in this car, period. It only has a small underhood tank, one heat exchanger up front that's just about the same size as the stock one. And because of the low boost number, just over 13 pounds of boost, it doesn't make enough heat to need ice. So you can run this car back to back and not worry about it. And you can work on your suspension, your reaction times, your 1/8 mile times, your 1/4 mile times. You can work on everything you need to optimize your combo without worrying about if you're gonna run out of ice or run out of anything else. It's pump gas, E85, drive it anywhere, get to the track, unload it, run 9s on DOT tires, low 9s, and then drive it home. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted with the car. Everyone's looking for the smoking gun. What took the car from running mid-10s to low 9s? You know, what did we do? Did we put a bigger motor in it, or, you know, straight axle or whatever? And we didn't do any of that stuff. All we've done is keep optimizing what we have. And the car is 4,266 pounds on the starting line. And for those of you with a Cadillac CTS-V, you know that that means there's not a lot of weight reduction done to this car. It still has the backup camera. So when Jackie's driving it, she doesn't need anybody out in front telling her which way to go, because she can look in her backup camera and put herself in her own marks, or listen to the guy behind the car telling her which way to go. It still has radio, navigation, DVD, you know, air conditioning, climate control, everything you can think of. It still has all that stuff. 4,266 pounds, and it'll go a 138/60 foot with the front end high in the air and the wheels off the ground. Nice.